Hey there. Today, I'll hopefully be starting a new series on the fall of the Mughal Empire and the rise of the British in India. This will be an educational experience for both you and me. I will be reinforcing my knowledge and adding to it while you will be receiving it. I haven't made videos or podcasts or really anything on the internet for a long time, but I hope to start again now. The Mughal Empire was an empire in India started by the Timurid dynasty, tracing their lineage back to Timur the Great, or Tamerlane. The empire was established in the 16th century, extending from the Himalayas to the Deccan. Although they held a large portion of India, they never held all of it, and their authority was shaky at times, relying on alliances with local princes. The Mughal Empire enjoyed their grand buildings. Emperor Jahangir, who ordered the Taj Mahal to be built, was also praised by the British as having portrait painters better than those of James I. The Mughals stretched far and wide under one Shahan Shah, King of Kings, and there were many autonomous states in between, from provinces ruled by imperial administrators to local towns and villages ruled by their own zamindars, or landowners. By the end of the 17th century, the Mughals were making 232 million rupees, or 31.3 million pounds, from its land tax. Their coffers provided for soldiers and allies. By 1700, the Mughals had a population of around 180 million, with more than two-thirds of these being people who did not follow the official religion of the Mughal Empire, Sunni Islam. The Mughal emperors used the title of Khalifa, or Caliph, to refer to themselves, but they had to rule with the cooperation of the local Hindus. Although they were tolerated, the Hindus were never really satisfied with their position and were ready to fight if their faith was threatened. Many historians trace the decline and fall of the Mughal Empire to the reign of Emperor Aurangzeb, who died in 1707, guiding the empire to the path of downfall. During his reign, he launched military campaigns into Deccan and Hyderabad, quickly becoming a war of attrition that stretched Mughal resources. Following his death, there was an 18-month civil war. The Jats of Rajasthan started insurrections against the Mughals, seizing and raiding towns and cities, and by 1717, they were raiding Delhi and its suburbs. The death of Aurangzeb led to the rise of successors of the Mughals. One example would be Daud Khan Ruhela, an Afghan who siphoned imperial funds northeast of the old capital of Agra. His adopted son, Ali Muhammad Khan, showed great talent in the political game. By the time he died in 1728, he dominated the Ruhela states that stretched all the way from the Himalayas to the Ganges Valley. The Raja of Garhwal paid him 160,000 rupees, or 21,600 pounds a year in protection money, and many princes looked to him for security. Ali Muhammad Khan took over imperial tax districts and siphoned money for himself, becoming one of the major strongmen in the Mughal Empire. There are many theories of Mughal decline. Original theories mainly focused on the religious divide in the Mughal Empire. Being a Sunni Muslim empire, their policies against Hindu and Shia people living in the empire led to many revolts. Pakistani historian Ishtiaq Hussain Qureshi blames the fall of the Mughal Empire on the incorporation of Shia Muslims and Hindus in the Mughal aristocracy, creating a house of cards that fell with Aurangzeb's destruction of Hindu temples during the suppression of insurrections in the regions of Karnataka and Rajasthan. One main theory of Mughal decline is the incompetence of Aurangzeb leading to the fall of the Mughal compromise. In Instead of trying to climb through the ranks to become a Mughal official, local officials were more self-centered and focused on progressing their own status as independent powers. Satish Chandra believes that the class of jagirdars, people who were given limited land rights, underwent a huge social change. In trying to reach a balanced budget, Emperor Aurangzeb further deepened the crisis as he could not see the problem. Zamindars, the lower class of landowners that were given land on a hereditary basis, started becoming more and more powerful, shaking up Mughal social structure. Chandra thus believes that the decline of the Mughal Empire was due to the declining power of its aristocracy through what is called the Jagirdari crisis. Irfan Habib gives the theory that the class of Jagirdars, due to their limited time with a land grant, 4 years for each person, which each grant, started to become greedier, demanding more from their peasants with only short-term goals in mind. This led to numerous peasant revolts, sometimes joined by the Zamindars. Rohan D'Souza theorizes that the Mughal decline was caused by overspending on military affairs. Aurangzeb's conquest of the Deccan and his wars with the Maratha further stretched Mughal military spending, exacerbating the Jagirdari crisis. Amin Pearson proposed that these wars led to the collapse of the Mughal aura of success, as they failed to secure alliances with the nobility, instead granting Deccan land to the top of the provincial elite and those who assisted him in the campaign. J.F. Richards believes that the failure of Aurangzeb to provide military support to local elites, due to his focus on the Deccan campaign, led to these elites rising in power and finding alternative ways of obtaining security, often being forced to make deals with their enemies. After the death of Aurangzeb, local strongmen started to take power, and the Mughals slowly lost control of their territories. C.A. Bailey argues that the eventual fall of the Mughal Empire was because of the creation of a new middle class from wealthier peasants and zamindars. He believes that the rise of the middle class in India destabilized Mughal social structure further, causing it to collapse.